Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi. Hey. Hello. Um, how's everybody doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Um, we're back in Bohemia or whatever. We're in Cuttenberg right now. But yeah. Figure we'll go along, find some more quests and stuff. Um, yeah. I spent a little bit of time just selling all the stuff that I had on me. So this I still have because it's still saying it's stolen, which doesn't. I don't think it said that when it was in my. Oh no, it does. Okay, well, it is what it is. But I sold basically everything else I had on my horse, all the stuff that I didn't need. Um, but yeah.
So, I went to see my brother.
Now I'm loaded. I've got, you know, so much money. 17,000 groschen. I could probably, with this amount of money, I could just get rid of all my stolen stuff and buy all the stuff that I actually need. But hey man.
So how's the mine, Vlach?
God be with you, kiddo. There's a bit of fash. But come with us to the tavern tonight, and we'll talk about it. Take care.
Okay. So I need to meet them at the tavern tonight, I guess. Sure. And then there's another side quest over yonder.
Easy, good horse.
Easy, good horse.
Poor but young to go through that.
See you next time. Come closer, don't be shy.
Whoa. What is this? Why is there a thing here? I want to know what it is. Garden of Eden. What? Yo, let me in. I want to see it. Show me this so-called Garden of Eden. I'd imagine this is all just, like, supplies for alchemy. I don't know.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Oh,
Yeah. Renovations, huh? Alright. Nice. Do you guys have a fire or something? Or is this a new...
You're always welcome here, good sir.
I'm here to...
Well, it's about time. Put
Okay.
it somewhere inside.
There must be some mistake. I'm not delivering anything.
What do you want, then?
The innkeeper sent me. He said you're looking to hire someone.
He's not wrong. I was afraid nobody would turn up. Who might you be?
Henry of Scallis.
I'm Betty. I run the place.
I'm guessing business isn't great.
Everyone has to start somewhere. Once I've got the place in good nick and up and running, it'll be the best establishment in the city. I need you to bring some things from Grund. And while you're there, find my wagoner Matsek and bring him back as well. He went there before you and he hasn't come back yet.
What do you want me to bring back?
You know, a bit of this and a bit of that.
You're not telling me much.
Curiosity killed the cat.
And what if I told you to forget it?
You wanted a job, didn't you? I promise you won't regret
Bitch,
it. and
how am
you'll
I supposed to
enjoy
know
the
what you
journey.
want?
All right then. It'll be a surprise. Who's Matsek?
The wagoner I hired for the job before you. He still hasn't come back. I reckon he's gone to ground and Grun, so to speak.
For your fucking mind? That's not how that works.
Why do you think he's gone to ground?
Matsek's a bit odd, superstitious. He once didn't set foot outdoors for 2 days because there was a black cat outside on the porch. When you meet
Can I
him,
have him?
you can ask him about it yourself.
Black cat, I mean? Can I have?
Are you sure he'll be in Grund?
He's bound to be sitting in a tavern, boozing and keeping his head down. He used to steal for a living. So now he sees a catchpole round every corner, and he's afraid of his own shadow.
Okay.
It's a deal. I'll go to Grund for the wagon and its driver.
In the meantime, I'll try and get this place cleaned up a bit.
Yeah, please do.
Take care, my friend.
Thanks. Whee! Alright. Let's go... I suppose we could go over here. I mean, why not,
Easy.
you know?
Easy.
Who's gonna stop me?
Nice and slow.
Surely we can work something out here.
You hear that? Now he wants to make a deal.
Then he shouldn't have cheated.
trouble to
Enough of this horseshit. Hand over what you swindled out of us.
Is there a problem here?
Oh, good fellow, you're heaven sent. Help me. They want to kick the shit out of me.
Listen, you better stay out of this. This doesn't concern you, so be on your way.
You saw nothing, heard nothing. Now off with you.
Oh, I heard something.
What did he do? Did he steal something?
Worse again, he cheated at dice.
That's not true.
Don't lie, you fuck!
Very convincing.
Leave him alone. Do you get a kick out of threatening him when he's groveling on the ground? That's pathetic.
Cheating is pathetic.
And it's not the first time he's done it. Last time, he got away with it. But today, he's going to pay for it.
Oh, have some compassion. I could be a widower by morning.
What's wrong with your wife?
She's sick, deathly ill.
Don't believe him. He lies like a dog, this one.
What's wrong with your wife? Describe the symptoms.
Oh, she's got cramps and fits, nasty ones. And her fingers are turning grey. And her toes are even worse. One moment she's got the chills, the next she's boiling hot.
That sounds like St. Anthony's fire.
Is she
Instead of
a
playing
lich?
dice in the tavern, you should be praying your wife survives.
Wait, you're nursing her at home?
And you're touching her.
Well, I have to. She's as frail as a petal.
Get away from me. You're gonna spread that vile plague.
Oh, quick! Let's get out of here before he touches any of us.
Let's go, before we catch something.
Yeah, by Christ. I just pray I don't come down with anything.
Alright. Yo, this is Knuckles? You know the way.
Hey, where's that beer?
I'll be right there.
Greetings. What do you need?
You are not my queen.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
You'd be surprised the people I know.
So you know where I can find him?
Look here, youngster. Whether I know him or not, the main thing is I don't know you. Got it?
I might be a stranger, yeah. But everyone had to come here for the first time once, didn't they?
Well, that's true enough. This alehouse hasn't stood here since the creation of the world. Although some of the guests look like they have. If you need something, ask Chenyek. I just pour ale. And he might even tell you something about that bastard. I never liked him much anyway.
You're talking as if he's not here anymore.
Kurva. Just go and see Chenyek. I don't know nothing.
Okay.
Is it true you hold fights here?
No bloody way. What we do here has nothing to do with fighting. Teeth fly in all directions. Bones crack. Blood flows. It's a bloodbath.
That sounds like something for me.
As you wish. But if Damian, Zavish or Goliath slice you into schnitzel, don't come crying to me.
You can't scare me. I'm in.
Have it your way. I warned you. First, pay me the entry fee.
How much? 50?
Here.
Well, let's see. A fight with Damian is first up for you. If he doesn't get you by force, he will certainly get you by pure stench alone.
Nice.
Can't wait.
Zavish is up second. When he fights, it's a joy to behold. But there's this one catch. When he's sober, he's not worth a damn. If you want to fight with him, you have to make certain he's got some drinks in him.
And can't you get those drinks into him yourself? You run this place, don't you?
I could, but Zavish has quite a tab here already, so he won't get even a drop on the house anymore. But I won't let him fight if he's sober. Do with that what you may. The last one is Goliath, our champion. Nobody's ever defeated him here.
Maybe I'll be the first.
I know Goliath, and I know what he's capable of. If you value your life, when you go down, stay down. Well, and that's that. We hold the fights in the building next door. The lads will already be waiting for you there. And one more thing. No giving up. You fight as long as you're standing, and if you lose, well, you'll see.
Wonderful.
Wunderbar.
Has anyone sold you a few small valuables recently? A ring, a medal, or a rosary? A kind of ornate one?
What's it to you? How would I end up if I went around telling everyone about things like that? No one would sell me anything again.
Coming right up.
Don't worry. No one will find out.
How can you be sure?
Because I need it to be kept quiet too.
Why's that?
Are you testing me?
A little. To see if you know how to keep your mouth shut.
And? Have I convinced you?
I suppose so.
So, was there someone here like that? Maybe a young fella, kind of bashful.
Aye, he was here. I bought a silver ring, a medal, and a rosary from him, just like you said.
And do you know where I can find him now?
I don't.
You're not much help to me.
I'm not clairvoyant. But he also wanted to sell me some book.
And? What of it?
I didn't buy it. I don't get much call for books among my customers. So I sent him to the book merchant. Try him.
Yeah. I reckon there's not much else I can do. I need a place to sleep and something to eat.
It would be an honor, good sir. And for how long?
Forever.
I need to stay longer.
I'll give you my best room, sir. Will you pay up front?
Sure.
All right. I'll pay. Here's the money.
Agreed then. The room's yours. Our beds are clean, and you can eat as much as you want, sir.
What's new in the city?
Oh, there was this bloke here in fancy clothes. His name was Johann Parler. He said he was looking for a blacksmith who'll take on any job. Why don't you go and see him? I think he said he lived in the inn, in the merchant's quarter. And that's about it.
That doesn't sound bad. Thank you, innkeeper.
Donka. Man, I'm dead. Nice.
I reckon he's been sitting here a while. A regular for life. And beyond. One last beer, he says. Is that today's special, or is it part of the decor? One last beer, he says.
I apologise.
Yeah, Henry's so funny.
I'm looking for a fella called Goatskin. Do you know him?
Aye. But I reckon I ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Why not?
Because
wrote
I
Skin.
don't know you. Although the way you're kitted out, you seem like you might fit in here.
I'll fit right in here. After all, I'm in the trade.
Funny, I ain't seen your mug before, though.
No, I ain't from this neck of the woods. I do business mostly out of Colleen, only the catchpoles there are on my heels. I done in this fucker what owed me a pile of glint, only the bugger turns out to be the son of a councillor, so I needs to lay low for a bit, see? A mate of mine sent me to see Goatskin. Says he owes him from way back and he'd get me fixed up like...
One of ours from Colleen.
Damn, dude.
Well, that's another story. Our doors is always open to you fellas. What was it you wanted to know?
I'm looking for Goatskin. I hear he used to come here.
Fucking nat 20 on persuasion.
Thing is, ain't nobody seen him here for a few days.
But he used to come here.
Aye. He was here day in, day out. Only this time some burly lads came here and duffed him up proper.
That's a good roll. 18's not bad. You were a level 20 champion. That would be considered a crit for you.
Do you know the men who beat him up?
No, but there were some Jews among them, and that's pretty odd, seeing as how they don't usually get mixed up in nothing.
Why did they give him such a beating? Did they say anything?
Well, Goatskin is a right knob end. Always asking for it, he is. But I reckon this time it was about his big gob. The last week he was coming, throwing glint around. And when we squeezed him about where he got the coin, he said he was spying for some lord.
And does this lord have a name?
He didn't say. We didn't swallow his yarn about spying anyway. We reckoned he made a score and just wanted to look like a big man.
What happened to Goatskin? Does anyone know where he is now?
No word. But I reckon he's holed up somewhere, licking his wounds. Seems he stuck his nose in a wasp's nest, and he won't be sticking it out again for a while. If you're going to look for him, try it at night. You don't stray far when he's on the job. Usually between Hradek and the horse market. He goes after drunks. So I'd try asking in the local drinking dens.
All right. What does he look like, though? He can't be the only fella who likes to relieve drunks of their purses.
God's truth. But you'll know Goatskin when you see him. They call him that on account of how he got kicked in the head by a goat as a nipper. He's got a dent in his forehead you could use for a game of marbles.
I'm sure you know the town better than me. What drinking dens are there on Goatskin's patch?
Between the horse market and Hradek, there's the Black Horse, a miner's tavern. Wayman the taverner used to be a miner. And then there's the Big Bathhouse. It belongs to some bloke called Adam. He tarted the place up big.
Any others?
None I know.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
I wish you luck then. He ain't the brightest, but he's got a real talent for saving his own skin. Once you're done with him, come by and see us. Seems after all you're a pretty handy bloke. We could use the likes of you.
If you've got some job for me, you can tell me straight up. So what kind of work do you have for me?
A job worthy of your skills. But first, just a little test to see that you're not as dim-witted as that arsehole Goatskin. What is Wycliffe's first thesis?
Uh-oh.
Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven, said our Lord, meaning a return to simplicity.
Wrong. Second question. Which estate has the greatest reformatory potential?
If
the monarch cannot bring about a reform, there is no alternative, and the fight against the Antichrist must be started by the common folk.
After our talk about goatskin, I didn't think you'd know about these things.
You thought we were just paupers who couldn't count to 5, didn't you? But now let's see who's the pauper. Last question.
Fuck's sake.
Who is the rightful king of Bohemia?
Wenceslas. There's no doubt about it.
Indeed. All right. Now let's talk about the job. Maybe this will disappoint you a little.
You are not the rightful
but it
king.
concerns Wenceslas's brother. It's he who will secure your place in our humble company.
You're the rightful king. You are not the rightful king.
From what you said, I gather you're not spying for Sigismund. It's rather the other way around, huh?
We call ourselves the Guild. We profess the ideals of equality and brotherhood. Our only law is the Holy Bible.
Think that, you
Worldly
non-believer.
justice is as fickle as a common whore, yielding to those who are in power.
I would.
Justice for me or the gallows. Aren't you afraid to end up there?
Friend, one must be willing to suffer for the truth. Sigismund is a usurper. And the church and the magistrates are but a lowly horse spreading her legs for Sigismund. As long as we go against Sigismund and honour the scripture, our souls remain pure.
What if I go and tell the bailiff you're calling him a whore? Just out of courtesy, you know?
Go ahead. Perhaps you are one of the lucky ones who are not harmed by Sigismund's presence in Bohemia. Maybe you don't mind selling a piece of your conscience by ratting us out. As for me, I will go to the town hall with my head held high. But you?
Yeah, don't worry. I was just teasing you. I think the same of Sigismund. Tell me about your operation here.
We are who we are, and we do what we do. Like the early church of Jesus' apostles, in unity and fidelity to his words. I'm in charge. I plan all our missions. Goliath is the muscle. Knuckles, well, he mostly complains. But he also knows his way around locks. But we're all equal. We share the profits equally, but we don't do it for the wealth. We want to drive Sigismund out of this town.
One beer.
How can I join you?
You want to join us already? I don't have to talk you into it. That's great. We're not particular about formalities. Let's just have a beer, and then you're one of us.
Nice.
Here's to the guild.
To the guild.
To the guild. I'll just put that in my
That
pocket.
reminds me. I'd like to throw a feast for the poor. The bigger the better.
Didn't you say you were just ordinary people with no money?
We are. And this is where Sigismund comes in. Because he's going to pay for the feast out of his own pocket.
That was a good one. How are you going to make that happen?
Me? No. You'll make it all happen. Listen carefully. Sigismund seized land down in the valley near Pach and built his personal warehouse on it, right under our noses as a provocation. There he stores fancy foods and gifts for his commanders, and for that red-bearded gob of his. Sausages, smoked meats, foreign spices, and more. Fancy delicacies from Italy, Hungary, Slavonia, and all the other shitholes where he owns land. While we're eating porridge and cabbage all the time. You will steal all the food you can carry from that warehouse. And as a nice token, you will leave there... Let's see... What would you leave there?
Cabbage?
That cabbage you said you were eating all the time?
Brilliant! Get at least one head from the greengrocer and leave it there for Sigismund. Let him eat for once what we have in our bowls almost every day. But I'm warning you right now, no violence.
What?
Don't even think about slitting anyone's throat in that warehouse. The job isn't to punish some poor sod on guard duty. Is that clear?
Got it. What should I do with the stolen food?
You'll give it to the beggars. Let them feast like kings for once. It's not hard to find poor people in the town. Just go to the gates or churches, and you'll surely come across some. There are also tents full of them in Minor Street, Church Street or Cobbler Street. When you're done, come and see me, and we'll figure out what to do next.
Sigismund will be fucking livid he can't enjoy his fine sausages. Can I expect any help from you?
If you need some tools, stop by Knuckles. That's all I can help you with.
You know, do we?
All right. I'll head out.
Good luck.
Cool. Cool.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
What?
Is it normal for a skeleton to sit at the table in this tavern?
Hugo? He's the most loyal regular. He's been sitting here with us for a couple of years. He doesn't talk much, but he's fun. Ask the innkeeper about him. Farewell, my friend.
It happens. Watch where you're
Tell me about yourself.
Don't you have anything better to do than listen to that kind of rubbish? All right. I'm from Kuttenberg, son of a tailor. I studied at the university in Prague and met a lot of interesting people there. And let me tell you this. The wisest people in this kingdom know a big change is coming.
You mean that reformation you like to talk about?
A great wind will come and sweep away that which has no firm roots. Then the rain comes and moistens the soil so that new grain can grow on it.
Could you stop with the metaphors?
You're not stupid. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. There's not much more I could tell you about myself. Except maybe when this is all over and we've established this brave new world, I will return to my studies.
I'm interested in the guild.
Plato or Aristotle?
The guild.
Right. Are you interested in our ideals or the group in general? Generally speaking, we are just ordinary peasants. Paupers, beggars, common rabble. At least that's what they like to call us. The lowest of the townsfolk. But if we're the dregs of the city, we still hold our bare arses high and have a passion for a good cause in our hearts. Farewell, good sir.
Come and fight.
All right, then. But I have another proposal. Mole gets his share from the fees, but only the winner gets the spoils. So, what would you say to a wee bet? So us weaker fighters have a chance?
You know, why not?
Mighty kind of you. Ready?
I'm ready. Okay. Okay. Great. Love that. I like that there's just nothing to fucking... Like, there's not even a chance for me to do anything. Oh, fuck.
Such a
It just immediately starts and I get punched in the face.
What do you mean, wanker? Getting your ass kicked once wasn't enough?
Just you wait. Zavish will wipe that smirk off your face. Here, take the money and get out of my sight, you prick.
Little bitch.
Fucking and boozing. Aren't you a bit blurry?
You're new here, aren't you? Has Chenyek talked the head off you already?
We spoke.
I'll give you some good advice to start with. Don't listen to his bollocks about a fairer society and the honourable struggle for a better tomorrow. It's just bullshit. to mess with newcomers like you. By the way, they call me Knuckles.
It sounded pretty convincing to me.
Aye. Chenyek can sweet-talk people like no other. I mean, Chenyek talks about sharing stuff fairly and how we don't do it for the money. But you know what? It's horseshit. It's every man for himself down here, even if they say otherwise. And Chenyek just gives it
But does he know,
nice polish.
do we?
Are you saying he lied to me?
Man,
More
I
like,
hope so.
He didn't tell you the whole truth. I
You
heard
are
from
not
friends
my king.
that Sigismund has a bottle of very fine wine somewhere in his warehouse. The kind of wine that you don't often see in these parts. I have a buyer for it. So if you bring it to me, I'll give you half the coin he's paying for it.
That sounds reasonable. What do you know about the wine?
I knew we'd get along. The wine is in a warehouse somewhere. If you find it and bring it to me, I'll give you a better price for it than any merchant in the town. So think about it. The buyer I got is particularly interested in this bottle.
I'll look for it. Chenyek said you could give me some gear, too.
All that talk about equality, brotherhood. But when it comes to lockpicks, I'm supposed to give you stuff from my own stash. Here's something you might find useful.
Thank you.
Thanks for the 3 lockpicks. Hey, man.
Should we fight?
I've got a bit of a dry throat. Let me just...
Bro, you're sloshed.
Would you like to raise a...
Do I know you?
Well, no, not yet. But we can fix that. I'm Henry.
Zarvish.
Well, should we drink something?
For all I care. But you're paying. They won't pour me anymore.
Here's something to drink. Enjoy.
Here's your beer.
I was pretty damn thirsty. Bottoms up!
Now do you feel like fighting?
No, not yet.
Another drink for your...
Okay. Fine. Here's some mead.
You're a fella I don't meet every day. Gloria!
Well, how about that fight?
Absolutely.
Should we fight?
Aye! But what do you say to a bet first? So we get something out of this.
Good idea. Here you are.
Sacre. I can't seem to count it. Well, I trust you. If worse comes to worse, I'll lose on it. Let's fight!
See, they start with a fucking punch right away. So fucked.
Cheers.
I feel quite hungry!
One? What kind of shit is that?
Okay.
Didn't see that one coming, eh? Cheers.
Dude, the Master Strikes are such bullshit, man.
Too slow. You call that a punch?
Hate you.
Still believe. Too slow. Hurry up. I have to take a piss. You call that a punch? Go back yourself.
Good fight.
Bitch.
Good, good. My skull's still spinning from it. Or is that from the drink? Lord knows. You get the whole bet, and don't drink it up right away.
Best one here.
All right, Goliath.
Don't hold things up.
Me, got a week. Marigold, right? Yeah.
Are you gawking at me?
Yeah.
It looks like Mole is pretty certain you're gonna win. Is it true no one's ever defeated you?
Oh, I reckon it's really true. But it wasn't for lack of them trying, you know.
Where'd you learn to fight like that?
My father gave me thrashings when I was little. He only stopped when I broke both his hands. Ever since then, no one's defeated me.
Shall we fight?
No problem. So, come and bet. You can't take any groschen to the grave anyway.
Well, why not? Here you go.
Now, say goodbye to your life.
Okay.
No mercy! Come on then. Come on then. You lousy bastard. I've been crushing men's bones for so long, and then this squirt comes along and... Fuck me.
No, I didn't do that. What?
You know how it is. Everything has to end someday.
Yeah, fuck you. You should tell Mole about it. His head's gonna explode when he hears you beat me. Maybe I'll inherit this place then.
Alright. Hey, man.
Nice out today.
Want to get squeezed?
Hope it lasts.
Excuse me.
Hey, Mole.
I won all the fights.
No fucking way. Goliath isn't the undefeated champion anymore. Who'd have reckoned?
It couldn't last forever.
Anyway, the reward is yours. Here you go. One for Damian, another for Zavish, the third for Goliath, and a fourth one, just for surviving.
Thanks.
By the way, if you haven't had enough fighting yet, go and look around the cemetery at St. Bartholomew at night.
The cemetery? It's a bit late for fights there, isn't it?
If you meet who I'm talking about, you'll be glad if you don't end up staying there.
Where did the skeleton come from?
Ah, another newcomer who hasn't heard of Hugo. I'm happy to tell you because it's a hilarious tale. Have you got the time?
Sure, man.
I sure do. Tell me.
Well, then listen carefully. 10 years ago, back when the tavern belonged to another fella, miners used to gather here and play dice for money. Miners are not very rich, and they often lost what little they had to live on. But their wives were understandably pissed off, so they came up with a plan. They clubbed together to buy a skeleton of a hanged man from the executioner, and they hid it in the cupboard where the miners kept their dice, thinking they would take it as a sign from God. But when the drunken men opened the cupboard and saw the skeleton, they were amused. They sat it down next to them, gave her a drink, and even threw the dice when it was the skeleton's turn.
The wife's plan didn't work out so well.
The miners don't come here anymore, but Hugo, as he came to be called, stayed. The miners don't come here anymore, but Hugo, as he came to be called, stayed. I'm telling you, he'll be still sitting here long after our bones are in the ground. Good story, right?
That was a great story.
Great. I'd have a drink with Hugo in a heartbeat. What do you have for sale?
Alright. What do you got? Silver cake ring. Oh. Wait, why does... Oh. This is the ring that that guy sold. Okay. I was like, why does he have that? Maybe buy that. And then playing die made from a wisdom tooth. Nice. Playing die made from a premolar tooth. Die made out of a molar tooth. It's probably better than not to know who it came from. That's awesome.
Let's talk about... Here.
Many. I was glad to be of help to you. Careful.
Okay. Now what? So it still says that he's got like a side quest over here, but maybe that's like after I complete other stuff. Sunken chest over here. Sure. We'll go to the gate over here and unlock the fast travel, and then we'll go to that
Nice and slow.
sunken chest, because why not, you know? Let me check this out.
Imagine. He
Come
even
on.
threatened me when I called the guards.
Scum like that need to be...
Good day to you.
And to you.
I'll have a look at...
Is the elm longbow what I have? Yeah. Alrighty.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Okay, got that fast travel point. Let's head over and see the gallows. Feel like that could be a nice little spot to see. Yep. Nice little place. And then there's a sunken treasure chest over here.
Whoa.
Somewhere. Aha.
Good dog, Mutz. Show me.
Shut up, dog. I found it already. You're not helping. Strength of the Night. River Pearl Necklace. Cool.
You silly Mutz.
Hmm.
Like people like you. God be with you.
God be with you. How's the watch going?
Not bad. So far.
Okay. Hey, man.
Not your day, eh?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Really?
Were you expecting a different answer?
What if I freed you?
I'd scarper, obviously.
How's it going? I expect that's not very comfortable on your back.
Fuck my back. I can hardly feel it anymore. But recently, some joker passed by and put a dead fish in my breeches.
Not your day, eh?
Careful.
Need to go uppies. But wow. Who are you?
Henry. And all in one piece. I gather then that you managed to settle your score with Menhard peacefully?
Oh.
So, what do you want from me? Take care, friend.
Yoink. It's mine now. Oh, I see. He's on the other side. Alright, fuck me. Oh, hey, bailiff.
Bailiff, I've learned something that may interest you.
All right, but schnell. I do not have all day for you.
A gang of thieves is on the prowl in the city. They call themselves the Guild, and they plan to rob allies of King Sigismund.
Halt. How in the world did you come by such information?
I met them in the hole in the wall. That's the tavern where they meet. They asked me to join them.
Wirklich? That's actually not a bad idea. I could send soldiers to the tavern, but you know how it is. Before they get there, half the gang will run off, and the rest will clam up during the interrogation. But if you would pretend to join them, then you could report their every move to me. Naturally, I would reward you accordingly for each report. What do you say?
Join a band of thieves? Me? Not only is it dangerous, but it's a sin.
If we catch those bastards, thanks to you, then God will surely forgive you.
That doesn't change anything. The answer is no.
As you wish. But I will remember your Gesicht, boy. If I find out you got involved in something, there will be hell to pay.
I'm a good boy. I don't commit sins. Nuremberg execution book.
My
Scragmans.
I'll have a look.
Ooh, you got books that I haven't read? Yoink. I don't know that I can actually read this one, just because that's a book for Houndmaster.
Let's talk about that.
Wunderbar. Vielen Dank. Es war mir eine Freude.
And then I have some books here.
Mit dir Geschäfte.
Show me. I'd like to. Here.
Oh, danke und viel Glück für die Zukunft.
Has anyone sold you a manuscript recently? A richly illuminated one, probably about the life of St. Francis?
Indeed. A very nice piece of work. Although, that fellow who sold it to me was damn suspicious.
Yeah, I suppose you were wondering how someone who looked like he hadn't got 2 groschen to rub together came by a book like that.
Exactly.
Well, then why did you buy it? If you suspected it was stolen?
So that nothing would happen to it, of course. Supposing he couldn't sell it, what then? It could end up thrown in a ditch, or worse again, in the fire.
Fair enough. Look, you wouldn't happen to know where that fella went afterwards?
Well, he did ask me about the local cobblers. Said he wanted to become an apprentice.
And where did you send him?
To the town center. That's where the only cobblers in the city are.
Okay. Thanks, man. Nice. I got books to read. Type.
Take your pick! All
Even threatened me. Tools! Iron tools!
Do you think they have the Stormlight Archive? Man, I hope so. Actually, I hope they have some smut.
To you. It's good to see you, lad. How can I help you, sir?
What do you have for sale?
I hope you find what you're looking.
Was there a youngster here recently asking about an apprenticeship?
There was a fella like that.
And did you take him on?
I did. Just on trial for now, though.
Aha. And where can I find him?
In the workshop at the back. But why? Is he in trouble? He seems like a decent lad.
No, he's not in trouble. I just need to have a word with him.
Go ahead, then.
You motherfucker.
Henry, what are you doing here?
You weren't expecting to see me again so soon, were you?
I wasn't. That is, I'm glad to see you again, Henry.
Really? Why? So that you can explain to me why you played such a dirty trick on me?
I'm sorry, Henry. I really didn't mean to trick you.
You told me that you were going to plant the stuff on pivots and that everything would be returned afterwards.
Yeah, I told you that.
Well, then why the fuck didn't you? Why did you disappear? Why did you steal those things? Christ's sake. This way you've lost Ursula completely.
Henry, I lost her the day I was born poor. Even if Pivettes didn't get her, I'd never have got her father's blessing.
So why did you ask me to steal those things?
I really thought for a while that it all made sense. After all, Pivettes is such an asshole. But then...
But then what?
But then I realized what a nasty thing it would be to do. Even though he is an arsehole, Pivettes didn't deserve that. And Ursula certainly didn't.
Why didn't you tell me you changed your mind? Why didn't you stop me?
I don't know. I suppose I was tempted by the coin I could get for those things.
So it was just the coin you were after?
Don't you understand, Henry? Without that silver, I'd never be able to leave the village or start learning a trade. I'd spend the rest of my life breaking my back for someone else as a hired hand. What kind of life is that?
When did you change your mind?
When I went to see Ursula's father.
You wanted to ask for her hand? Even though he'd already promised her to Pivettes?
No. I just wanted to talk to him out of giving her to Pivettes. Because he's such a bastard. You know, I wanted to be sure there was no other way than the trick we thought of.
And what did he say to you?
He said he's known that long since. But he wouldn't be around for long and he didn't want Ursula to be left alone. At that moment, I realized how shameful it was. What I was doing.
Because of him?
That too. But mostly because of Ursula.
Why didn't you ask for a coin?
And who'd give it to me? Don't tell me you would.
I would have.
I'd give you coin. You only had to ask. It never had to go this far.
But I never believed anyone would be that generous.
What am I to do with you now? The captain at Suchdol is looking for you.
Henry, please. Tell him anything but the truth. Look, I finally got myself a decent livelihood here.
Right, I won't say a word to anyone about this.
But what will you tell the captain?
I'll think of something. Maybe that you went to Prague.
Henry, thank you. Farewell.
He always comes on time.
Yep.
Vegetables!
Ooh, new quest over here. Which way? It's this way.
Greeting.
Hmm. Hey, man.
Good day to you. What brings you here?
Are you in charge of the construction of St. Barbara's? I hear you sent for a blacksmith. Well, here I am. My name is Henry.
Johann Parler is my name, from the Parler Building Works. I think that name should ring some bells?
I'm truly pleased to meet you, sir. So, what do you need? Nails? Carpenter's axes?
Close, but not quite. I need something, let's say, a bit more delicate.
More delicate, you say? And what exactly does that mean?
Oh, there's nothing to fear. Everything will be quite above board. If we are careful. You've never heard of my father, Peter?
I can't say as I have.
He had a divine gift, but he didn't get the chance to see all of his wonderful buildings completed. That task fell upon my shoulders.
Well, that's very nice and all. but I don't have all day here. What do you want me to do?
Construction work is going slower than I'd hoped. Nevertheless, I'm still thinking ahead. Therefore, I'd like to conceal a protective talisman among the roof beams of the cathedral.
Why is that a problem?
Talismans don't grow on trees. I know of 3 here in town, but they're not for sale.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
The first is the horseshoe hanging above the door of the tailor's at the horse market. They say he once got lost in a snowstorm, and Saint Martin himself found him and brought him by horse to the town. He gave him a horseshoe as a reminder.
My word. That tailor was damn lucky.
Don't speak, just listen. The next talisman is a commemorative coin set into the cellar wall above the tavern across from the town hall. And the third is a nail somewhere in the beams of the potter's house in the Czech Quarter. They say he brought it from Sedlet Monastery years ago. I want you to get all 3, smelt them down, and forge an axe out of them that I can use to protect St. Barbara's. Putting a carpenter's axe in the truss work is an old tradition.
And no one will know it's made out of a horseshoe and a coin. All right, I'll do it. If the pay is good.
It'll be more than good, have no fear. But don't come to see me before it's done. The less we're seen together, the better. Until we meet again.
Here, babe. I'm gonna get something to drink. Sorry about that. I'm back. Let me this real quick. Got some Aleve for my poor back and neck. I'm getting old. Pretty soon I'm gonna have one of those like calendar pill or week pill things. Tells me what to take on which day.
My God, what's taking so long?
Let me put my armor on just in case.
Schönen Tag. Was willst du, mein Herr?
Master Menhart, the sword is at the town hall.
Wunderbar, Heinrich. Let's go right now. It will not take long before the Kuttenbergers hear of this.
Sure, I'll go with you.
Natürlich. Just do not forget to pretend you are surprised.
Fucking thieves. No, no. We can't take it back now. We'd look like fools.
Na, was haben wir denn hier? I see the Kuttenberg Bruderschaft has made a challenge to combat. So, I see you have endlich worked up the courage to face us in public.
There's no need for mocking, Mernhardt. We've made our challenge, as you can see.
Wunderbar. Das freut uns.
Genau. We accept your challenge.
Well, since we've arrived at this point, listen up. It's time to put an end to this bickering. Besides, it will only benefit our town if the best of the sword-fighting masters takes charge here. So, whoever emerges as the victor of your tournament shall win the right to lead the sword-fighting brothership here. That will bring a just close to this whole affair.
Bei allen Heiligen, you have decided wisely, Friedrich. It will be seen that it is we who were right from the start.
No way! You can't do this, Friedrich. We set up the sword-fighting brotherhood. Stay out of it.
You said yourself that we shouldn't go against the will of the council. And Friedrich here is a councillor, isn't he?
Shut up! This is a matter for the burghers.
Calm yourself, friend. It's not such a big deal, is it? We'll compete honestly against these Germans, and then we'll finally have peace from them.
All right, Nicholas. Let's show them Deutschers how we sword fight here. Because we ain't afraid of no one. You want combat? You'll get it. 3 members of our brotherhood will fight with 3 of yours. Each will have a bout with all 3 opponents, and we'll see who wins the most.
Du Schwindler! You know there are only 2 of us.
I agree with Emerem's proposal.
Kein Problem, Arne. We also have one promising student, nicht wahr?
Richtig. I'll fight on Menhard's side.
Gut, Heinrich. Gut.
Agreed, then. The duels will begin when you're all ready, with long swords and in gambesons. And don't delay getting started.
Don't you worry. We'll crush them Deutschers in a jiffy.
Pah! You have no chance gegen uns.
I look forward to crossing swords with you, Meister Mernhardt.
Ja, ich auch. Komm, Heinrich. We must prepare for the Fechten. So, Heinrich, you have heard it yourself. Some good news, finally. We shall engage the Kuttenberger and confirm our privilege from King Wenzel to operate here our sword-fighting Bruderschaft. And it is all due to you. Danke, Heinrich.
You can count on me, Menhard. It will be an honor to fight by your side and enforce the will of our King Wenceslaus.
Genau, Heinrich. But first, we must make you one of us and accept you into our Bruderschaft.
All right. Is that a problem?
Nein, nein. You must only take an oath and undergo a test. We cannot just take everyone. That is our Regel. You must show that you have some skill with a Schwert and that you will not bring us shame in the Gefecht. So we know that you will not lose your life in combat.
Surely that's not necessary. After all, I defeated you the first time we met, remember?
Na ja, you are right. Herrgott, you must have been sehr glücklich. But you fought well, yes? And you showed that you have some skill. So, we can receive you into our Bruderschaft sofort.
Nice.
Menhard, there's this one thing. Before Friedrich and the rest came, I won our duel in town.
Das stimmt. Fortuna smiled on you. You would not have the same luck again, be assured.
Try
but
me,
it is
bitch.
true. You won fair and square. And because I am fair too, here are your groschen.
Thanks, man.
Danke, Menhard. Menhard, I'd like to join your brotherhood.
Certainly. Let us go somewhere more geeignet, so it has some class. Each new member must pay for acceptance. But in your case, since you have helped us, I will relieve you of that obligation.
Danke, Menhard.
And now, the oath. Arne will be the witness.
I will be honored.
Kneel, Heinrich. Hör gut zu. Do you solemnly swear that you shall act honorably and justly, and that you shall not bring shame upon your name or mine, or bring disgrace to the sword-fighting Bruderschaft,
I like his sword.
that you shall
Looks cool.
defend and adorn the reputation of the Bruderschaft
That,
and its
the
rules,
sheath.
and that you
Really
shall
cool.
heed my word in these matters, that you shall diligently train in the art of the Langschwert, and not allow yourself to be shamed in combat, that you shall thus act for the greater glory of our Bruderschaft and our martial art. Place your hand on this sword and swear.
I missed it a little bit.
I swear, by the memory of my parents, and by the soul of my dear departed father, Martin, blacksmith and sword fighter, I do so swear.
Stand as one of us. Heinrich, I hereby name you my student in the art of sword fighting.
Nice.
All honor to you, Heinrich. It is good that you have come among us.
And now listen to your first lesson, and always remember this principle. It is not important to strike, but to strike and wound.
I'll remember that, Menhart.
Good, Heinrich. I shall make a great fechter out of you one day. Let me know when you are ready. We will get to work and cross swords with the Kuttenbergers. Grüß dich.
So I need to take the plate off, I think. Can I wear... I don't think I can wear these. Actually, I don't know, honestly. Actually, fuck it. What I'll do instead is... I'll just switch to this. And I will take the brigandine off. And plate sleeves. And I think that should be fine. We'll put this on.
Menhart.
Wunderbar. It is high time we put an end to this disgraceful schlamassel.
Yeah, dude.
Today, 2 sword-fighting brotherhoods will match their skills. The Kuttenberg Brotherhood, led by Master Nicholas.
Stuff. Okay.
Glory to Kuttenberg! Kick those Germans' asses, Emmeram!
and the Frankfurt Brotherhood, led by Master Menhard.
It is an honor to be able to show off our skill in front of the whole Kuttenberg.
The reason for these duels is the dispute over the right to run the local sword fighting hall and the associated brotherhood. The local brotherhood was founded by Emmeram the Butcher and his associates. What they did not know, though, was that King Wenceslas had tasked Master Menhard to do the same.
The king ain't here, Emmeram is. The Brotherhood belongs to the Kuttenbergers.
And since King Wenceslas cannot resolve the dispute, the town council ruled it shall be decided through a duel. So, the matter shall be settled before the eyes of the council, as well as the burghers of Gutenberg and God Almighty.
A wise decision by the council. Let the best master lead our brotherhood.
The duels will be fought with long swords and in light armor. Each dueler will face each on the opposing team, and whoever beats his opponent twice wins the duel.
Okay.
The Brotherhood whose members get more victories will be declared the overall winner. As is the law, all the necessary armor was lent to you from the town armory, and you must fight in it. If there is anything wrong with the armor, you can fix it with any of the repair tools you'll find in the armorer's tent. And in case someone gets seriously injured, the bathmaid will give them the care they need. Or Father Tobias will perform the necessary rites.
But I do not think it will come to that.
Now that everything has been made clear, swear before God. You will fight fairly, justly, and respect the judge's decisions, as well as the outcomes of the duels.
Das geloben wir, im Namen des Vaters, des Sohnes und des Heiligen Geistes.
By God Almighty, we so swear.
All the requisites have been satisfied. Therefore, let us proceed to the first duel. Master Menhart against Lindhart, the cobbler.
Careful.
For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin!
Alright. So I got this longsword right now. Got armorer's kits and stuff, right? Yeah. Oh, the Gambeson wasn't even, like, fully prepared. What the hell? Yeah, get him. Ooh.
Today's first victory goes to Master Menhard. Let's see if he can keep it up, or if Lindhart can even the score. Get ready for the next round. Ready? Fight!
Damn, dude.
People of Gutenberg, behold, Master Menhart proved his mastery. He defeated Lindhart for the second time, giving the Frankfurt Brotherhood its first victory. Lady Fortune has a difficult task in store for Lindhart, because the lot drawn determined that the next fight will also be his. This time it's Henry who will face him on the side of the Frankfurt Brotherhood. Cheer for both fighters, We'll shortly see which of them will best his opponent. No time to lose. Get to it. End of duel. Henry wins the first duel. Swordsmen, get ready for a new duel. Let's see if the winner can keep it up.
Let's do it.
For glory!
I'm surprised the other bloke's still standing.
Duel.
Easy.
Mercy!
You suck.
Hail Henry! He beat Linhart for the second time. Is thus over. The Frankfurt Brotherhood has now won twice.
Who's next?
Let's now proceed to the third duel.
I got base boosted.
The Kutenbergers will be represented by Emmeram the Butcher. Give him your support, and we'll see if he can do better than Linhart. Because his opponent will once more be Master Menhart.
I can't look at him because he's so loud. Get it, son. Get it.
Contenders, forward!
Ooh. Ooh.
End of duels! You saw it with your own eyes, good citizens of Gutenberg. Menhardt's skill is second to none. He wins again.
Well, it's second to me, but...
Can Emmeram still manage to defeat him? We'll soon find out. Ready? Go for it! End of duel! It's finished! Not even the illustrious Emmeram could withstand the German master's sword. The Frankfurt Brotherhood thus has 3 wins already. None for Gutenberg so far.
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of just goated, to be honest.
2 swordsmen we haven't seen yet will now show us their skills. Arne the German will face Master Nicholas. Soon we'll find out if Nicholas can secure the first victory for the Gutenbergers. For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin!
Oh, is he gonna die? Yeah, he's definitely dead. Feels bad, man.
Watch out. He's coming round.
zum Teufel?
And the victor is... Nein! Mit der Hilfe Gottes I will continue.
You're brave, but foolish. This will not end well for you. Yield.
Niemals. Arne does not yield.
Yield, bro. It's okay. We'll do it. We'll get it.
Reicht! This Gefecht is over. We win.
You acted with chivalry, Master Menhart. But intervening in a duel is a breach of the rules. There is no choice but to disqualify you from the tourney.
It's okay. I'll do it. I'll do it myself.
How does it look?
He's badly shaken up, but that should improve in time. At first, I thought I'd have to send for the priest. But he had more luck than sense.
Was ist mit deinem Auge? Siehst du meine Hand, Arne?
Nein.
The good news is the blade missed his eye. The bad news is such a blow to the head can cause many different problems. I hope in time he'll get his sight back in that eye. But I can't say for sure. In my experience, it's in the Lord's hands.
Send for the best physician in all of Kuttenberg. Schnell! I will pay alles.
Rest assured, Master Menhard, we will send for him as you command. I am sorry that the whole affair has taken such an unfortunate turn. I will pray for your companion's health.
Danke, Friedrich. Aber what about the duels?
Beruhige dich, Arne.
Yes, that's what I came here to clarify. However, I expect on account of Arne's injury, your brotherhood has forfeit the fight.
Nein, Menhard. Du musst keep fighting.
As Arne says, Menhard and me can continue.
Heinrich had recht. I want to duel Nicholas.
I understand your wish, Menhard, but I can't grant it. You've been disqualified.
Scheiß drauf! I will fight Nicholas, and you better get out of my way, Friedrich!
I'm warning you, Menhard. You swore to respect the results of the duels.
Verdammt!
Listen, Nicholas has defeated Arne, and Arne is in no shape to continue. So all 3 victories go to the Kuttenbergers. Menhard, you defeated Emmeram and Linhard, but you can't duel Nicholas. So 2 victories belong to you, and 1 to the Kuttenbergers. The only one who can still fight for you is Henry.
Yeah, I'll do it.
He already defeated Linhard. So the score is 3-4 in favor of the Kuttenbergers, with 2 duels left.
Hold on, Friedrich. Arne could duel, but it's clear he wouldn't win. So all the victories here belong to the Kuttenbergers by right. But the only thing preventing Menhard from fighting is your decision. Otherwise, he's at full strength and ready.
That is true.
We swore we'd respect outcomes of the duels, but since there was no duel between Menhard and Nicholas, there is no outcome. So neither side can claim victory.
Wise words, I must admit.
The way I see it, both sides have 3 victories, and I have 2 duels left.
That sounds right and fair to me.
All right, so be it. So if Henry beats both Emmeram and Nicholas, you'll get the overall victory.
Gut, Heinrich. Fight for us. You are ein guter Fechter.
Also, Heinrich, our fate and our honor lies in your hands.
I won't let you down. You have my word.
Well said. I'll be waiting for you in the arena where you'll face Emeram. So get ready quickly.
I'm ready, dude. So let me prepare my sword. Okay.
Hear ye, hear ye! Arne the German can't take part in further duels due to his injuries. So 3 wins go to Gutenberg. The Frankfurt Brotherhood has won 3 rounds, but so has Gutenberg. Master Menhart cannot duel against Master Nicholas since he's been disqualified from further rounds. Their duel will not count at all. That leaves us with only 2 duels left. In the first, Henry will now face Emeram.
Do have 3 perk points. Secret of Secrets. Follow the recipe precisely and your brewing time is perfect. You can brew potions of exceptional quality, which the ordinary herbalist can only dream of. Well, I can't do that. But we'll get it anyways. Why not? Come on, dude. Hurry up.
For the glory of Gutenberg, let the duel begin!
For the cross!
Ah! What the?
What the?
Ah! Fuck you!
No, fuck you.
End of duel! Henry put on a great show and won over Emeram. Even Arne's severe injury doesn't seem to have broken the Frankfurt Brotherhood's resolve. Let's see if Henry can keep it up in the second round. Ready? Fight! End of duel! Look at that! Henry remains unbreakable and undefeated. He defeated the Butcher again. That's another victory for the Frankfurters. Good citizens, wise counselors of Gutenberg, it is time for the last duel.
Come on, broski.
Here, Master Nicholas will take up his sword
Come on,
again
broski.
to face none other than Henry. The current score
Get your ass over
is
here.
4
Get in the
wins for
ring.
the Germans and 3 for Gutenberg. If Henry can win, the match is over. Let your steel ring! Fight!
Blade was singing. For glory!
What the? Skill! End of duel!
Oh, man.
Henry is now in for a really tough fight. I can see that Nicholas is burning with eagerness to get revenge.
Nicholas ain't shit.
Here comes his opportunity. Contenders, forward!
I feel quite hungry!
The things he can do with his...
Fucker!
How incredible and truly unexpected! Master Nicholas is defeated for the second time! Was it the doing of luck, or did Menhart make Henry a true swordmaster? Either way, victory and glory are Henry's! All of the duels we should or could have seen today are over! Now, all that remains is to settle the very matter that inspired the duels in the first place. I invite both brotherhoods to step closer. Revered counselors, righteous burghers of Gutenberg, lend me your ears one last time. Two sword-fighting brotherhoods have clashed before the eyes of God as well as yours to demonstrate their skill and settle their dispute. And it was a spectacle beyond all expectations. The Frankfurt Brotherhood secured 5 victories against the Gutenberg Brotherhood's 3. The right to run the local sword-fighting hall and to teach the art of the long sword thus falls to Master Menhard of Frankfurt. That was the task entrusted to him by King Wenceslas, and Menhard has duly defended his claim. Thus is it settled before witnesses and by God's will.
It's just like Friedrich said. The council is in agreement on this, and we'll instruct the scribe to enter the proper records of everything at the earliest opportunity.
Let this dispute be thus justly settled, and let there be no further enmity between you.
Thank you, Friedrich, for finding justice and for overseeing the matter so wisely. We would like to invite all good Kuttenbergers to come and learn.
Fuck! We built the sword fighting hall with our own money. You can't just take it from us.
As for the money you invested, you'll be duly compensated for your good service to the town.
Oh.
I shall see to that. And I'd like to remind you that you have sworn to submit to the outcome of the duels. Don't forget that.
I won't forget this, Friedrich. I'm done with you.
Heinrich, let us leave Meister Metzger with Friedrich and go to Arne.
Menhart, I had word sent to Master Torwart to expect you at the apothecary shop on Tarmark. He's also currently hosting the famous physician Sigismund Albicus, so Arne will receive the best possible care.
How did I lose reputation?
Hab vielen Dank, Friedrich.
Good day, Meister Menhard. Oswald Torwart, Magister at your service.
Gut. Arne hier braucht deine Hilfe. Und schnell.
Beruhige dich. I know everything. Herr Albicus, the physician, is already upstairs preparing all that is necessary. In just a short while, Arne will receive treatment fit for a king. Rest assured.
Gott sei Dank, Herr Oswald.
Tell me about your fight before Albicus gets ready. Rumors spread like wildfire, but they have not yet reached us at Tarmac.
Letztendlich lief es ausgezeichnet. We won dank Heinrich here, and our claim was recognized. Heinrich fought for us, and fortune stood by him today. Der König himself would be proud of him.
Genau, Heinrich. Glory to you. You have gerettet our heirshare.
And to defeat Meister Nicholas too? I have no words. Unglaublich, Heinrich. Ganz ausgezeichnet.
You know, Menhard, Henry of Skalitz is no easy mark.
I'm glad to hear that. Congratulations to all of you, especially to Henry, as word has it.
Gut. Gut. Jetzt noch wait until Arne heals, and then we take over the Fechthalle and die Bruderschaft. Heinrich, komm zu mir in a few days when alles fertig ist. What better place to reward you than there? And zwar richtig. You can be sure. And do not get too betrunken when you are celebrating your victory.
I will only go drinking when there's 3 of us. When Arne is all right again.
Good. We drink out of joy for my recovery, or out of sadness for my eye.
I'm sure it'll be the former.
Wunderbar. Deal.
Maynard, ich muss mich hinlegen. Ich fühle mich ein bisschen krank und schwach.
Of course. Manhart, let's get him inside. The quiet and a bit of shade will do him good.
Can I be of any help?
Danke. We can manage this. Bis bald.
Nice. Okay. Let's add this. I gotta redo my shit. This always happens. Hmm. Oops. Um. Okay, this is all good. That's all good. All right. Very nice. Cool. This is for goat skin. I need to steal the horseshoe. What is this? Search for Kuttenberg Grandmaster. That's what I need to do. Yeah. Let me also eat. Uh, 14. Can eat 14. Some of that. All right. Hey, man.
I think I heard about you in a fight club.
Really? About me? What did they tell you? And who, pray tell, are you?
Well, first things first, I'm Henry. From Skalitz.
František is my name.
They told me I'd find the strongest competitor here. If it's not you, then I must be looking for some ghost.
I know this place like the back of my hand, and I've never seen a spook here. So I reckon you really are looking for me.
How does a city gravedigger like you become the best fighter in the area?
From necessity. The cemetery looks like a quiet place, but at night it can get pretty lively.
You mean people come here to make trouble?
Well, nobody does anything to me, but sometimes I get thieves sneaking around trying to make a bit of coin by robbing graves. And I bloody well don't like to see that in my cemetery. It's gotten around that I guard this place, but some still try their luck every so often. Then I have no choice but to give them a walloping to remember, so they don't ever come back.
Do you still go and fight people just for fun once in a while?
I used to do it all the time. I went to the tavern after work and picked a fight with whoever crossed my path. I've even spent a few nights under lock and key when I overdid it.
That sounds like quite a wild youth.
Water under the bridge. I've turned a new leaf. I'm even on the bailiff's good side nowadays. That's because I can handle guarding this place all on my own.
I challenge you to a fight. Man to man.
Now, in broad daylight. Someone will see us and there'll be trouble. Come at night. It'll be quiet and no one will disturb us.
All right then.
Okay. Fine. I'll just wait. Actually, let me find a bench. I can read some books.
My respects.
There we go. Blah, blah, blah. Cool. Alright, then we'll read one more after this. Very nice. Okay, well, I guess I get these dodge ones, even though I never dodge. The bells, the bells. Holy shit. Did I just get attacked by... Oh. That pig is so lucky that there's people there. The greaser. The fuck? Hey. Yeah, I'm trying to talk to you, sir. Alright, you want to play this game? Okay, finally.
I'll challenge you to a duel.
Then you shall have it. I accept. But first, let's clear up some rules.
All right.
First of all, fight like a man. I'm not going to chase you around here like a scared nanny goat. You stick your nose outside the cemetery wall, and you're finished. If you've had enough, feel free to give up. I won't hurt you intentionally. I'm not a monster.
Do you expect the same from me?
No. On principle, I fight as long as I can stand on my own 2 feet. And be so kind and try not to stomp around here too much, so those under the ground here have some peace and quiet.
All right.
We'll go over there. There'll be more space. Ready?
Ah!
Okay.
Useless!
There's no escape!
Watch and learn!
Dude, fucking stop.
Watch and learn!
Wish I could fucking Master Strike. That'd be nice. It's so annoying, bro. It's so fucking annoying.
Big mistake, shithead.
No, you. Fuck you. It's so annoying. Like we're trading combos, and then he just punches me, and I can't do anything about it.
That's that.
God's wound. Oh, I haven't got a beating like that since I buried my pa.
Don't be hard on yourself. You're no pushover either.
You better believe it. And my best years are long gone. Well, you beat me fair and square, I admit it. Perhaps God sent you to me as a sign I should take it easy in my old age.
Well, it's true someone sent me here. But it wasn't God.
But with a successor like you, I don't really mind. So you won't think I'm a monster, I'd like to give you something as a reward. I don't have much, but I could teach you something. What do you say to that?
Sure, man.
I'd like to learn something new.
I can show you how to deal with small repairs. Or tell you how to sneak up on someone so quietly, they only notice you once you're tickling them with the whip.
Down, right. Okay. Alright. Now, let's go steal some stuff. Ooh, that's a big indulgence. What is this one? Betty wants me to bring her some packet. Oh. I think. Oh, it's this. I heard there's supposed to be a sacred nail hidden in the rafters of a house in the check quarter. Uh.
There's so many nails here. You won't miss just one.
If this was the first KCD, man, I would be having a field day with all these places to rob. Holy shit. Next we'll do... We'll do that one.
Davon hätte ich gern noch mehr. Bitte.
The foundation. I do need a cabbage. So I would guess that it's somewhere around here. Where exactly, though, I don't know. Excuse me. Hmm. There's supposed to be a commemorative coin hidden in the building's foundation. Take it. I have to find it and take it without being noticed. Oh, it's in the wall, isn't it? They said something about it being in the wall.
I'd at least leave you a groschen for that commemorative coin. I reckon that'd just make you angry.
Yep. Okay. And then...
A fountain?
Yeah.
Where does the water come
We already
from?
went over that.
Here, in the middle of the city.
This one is a horseshoe that's over the door, I think.
What are you doing out there?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Don't turn around, please.
Sorry, but St. Barbara's is more in need of good luck.
Yoink. Alright. Hmm. There's a new quest up there, but I want to find... I'll probably go to the smithy here. Actually, what do I need? Oh, I've got everything I need. Ooh. Nice. A little dark in here. Alright, we'll cook it again. Flip it.
This'll take a bit longer. Now I just have to temper it.
Nice. Very nice. I don't think I could have made it any better just because it is a quest item. So and then there's some dude at the tavern who wants to talk, right? Is this the guy? This might be the guy over here. You would only accept the quest at night, I think. So we'll go talk to him. See what he wants.
People like people like.
It was my favorite thing to do in Oblivion. Well, maybe not my favorite thing, but I did like to do it anyways. Was jumping into the signs. So they actually had physics and would swing back and forth after you hit them with your face. Wonder if the remastered one will let you do that too. I would assume so, but I don't know. Like, Okay, my bad. God damn it. Okay. Fine. I do want to see the secret prayer room, though. Fuck.
It looks like someone comes here to pray. It reminds me of the Valdensians.
Hmm. Was that all that's over here? Alright. How did you get up here, dog? Okay. And then I suppose I can just go to my bed? They have beds over here? On my own food. 91. I'm pretty good. Yeah, you got any cool stuff? This guy wears ladies' shoes? What the? Yep. And this one? Nice. Alright. We'll sleep for a few hours. And you.
Greetings to you.
I brought you the axe.
Not so loud. Did anyone see you? If I have any problems because of you...
Oh, what are you afraid of? How could anyone tell that that missing horseshoe is in the axe?
Well, in one like that, certainly not. Nice work. Here's the coin. And you know what? Try and stop by and see Master Eldris, the local founder here. You might learn something new from him. Thank you, Henry.
Okay.
My father would certainly be proud of my work. Till we meet again.
Nice. 150 groschen.
I apologize.
Hey, man.
Jesus Christ be praised.
True. Wait, are you not? You okay?
Feels just like it already. I heard you're in need of money, friend.
And then... Alright, I think we're good in Kuttenberg for right now. Now we'll go do this one. We've been... I've been stalling on this one for a while.
Where are you headed? Come back. We need to talk.
Hey, you match the description of a woman we're supposed to detain.
Do I look like the kind of woman who'd cut her old man's prick off with a meat cleaver?
Huh? How did you know that?
'Cause that's all everyone's been talking about all day.
Huh. Right. So, was it you? Or not?
If it was, I wouldn't be parading myself in front of the guards, would I?
Well, I'll still have to search you.
Lay a finger on me and I'll cut your dick off.
Oh. All right, then. Carry on.
All right.
Slowly. Nice and slow. Go!
Ka!
Go! Go!
All right. Let me get in my armor.
Wine, thanks.
Diese Schweine. Ich kenn ab den Schweinen.
Innkeeper, a beer.
Twice as much, eh?
Can we leave now to meet with Laszlo for the handover?
We can, if you're ready.
This guy's sloshed.
So, let's go. But first, we have to send that boy to the camp.
I'll take care of it. Then we'll leave straight away.
Yeah, he's sloshed.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Lord Sukotleski.
Spare me the formalities, Farkash. We know the truth.
And you spare me your temper tantrums. They might have worked on your mother, but we are all grown-ups here.
I won't be intimidated anymore, especially not by some Hungarian butcher. If you have even a slither of honor, you'll give me my brother's body and his equipment without delay. If you don't cause any problems, I might give you a part of the original ransom. Dare to object, and you won't see a single groschen.
I thought I was ready for anything, but I never would have imagined this. Sarian, my patience has run out. Either you will pay the ransom in full, or you will join your brother.
Come on then, you horsens! If you think I'm afraid, you're gravely mistaken. If we survive this, there's a reward in it for you.
Wait, Henry? That is your name, right?
Don't listen to him.
I have nothing against you, and I see no reason to kill you. But if you protect that wretch, I will have no other choice. Join me, and you will live.
He's just playing us.
Bele egy szem pillantás alatt kész leszek.
Hej! Zakuta pana koponia! Taki pożynalo do rodzenia?
Basta, basta! Festhalten!
Sorte samogozy! Dam ci w mordę! Zdychaj!
My head. I must have taken a serious blow. What?
Yeah, probably. Ooh. Oh, it's only a level 2. Solid gold ring. That's pretty good. Okay. Did you have a weapon? Oh, was it just the saber? Lame. Hey, man.
I have the feeling I can now hang up my hat as a messenger.
Yes. We should head home.
I know things didn't turn out the way you wanted, but I held up my end of the bargain.
That's true. It would be dishonorable of me to deny you all of your reward. Here. You've earned it. But something else occurred to me. I'd like to give you my brother's sword. Peter was carrying it when they caught him. If Farkash didn't steal it, it should still be on the cart. Carry it with honor befitting a knight. It's a mighty weapon.
I'll do my best. I wouldn't want to dishonor Peter.
I've only known you a short time, but I believe you wouldn't.
Thank you for your faith in me, sir.
One more thing. Or actually, two more things. Besides a sword, Peter also had a cuirass and a shield, emblazoned with the Sukotleski coat of arms. They're heirlooms, and they're very valuable to us, especially now that Peter's dead. Please, don't take them. I'll bring them home to remember him by.
I found this on the cart. Here you are.
Thank you, Henry, for everything. Well, I no longer have any business here. I should return home and give Peter the funeral he deserves.
I'm sorry it ended this way.
Me too. I don't even want to think about how I'll tell Father. Peter was his firstborn son, his pride and joy, his successor, and on top of it all, a knight.
Well, what you just did was also befitting of a knight.
It was mostly your work.
True.
Oh,
I did
come
kill
now.
most of them.
You defended the truth and the honor of your family and your brother. Your father can be proud.
If you think so. I'll be going now. It was a pleasure to meet you, Henry.
Godspeed, Sir Jan. Have a safe journey.
Alright. I wonder... Hmm. Damn. I've seen if I could maybe make a replica or like improve this one, but it's not looking like it. Hmm. Yeah, we'll drink. Yeah. Okay. And what else? Side quest over here. Yeah. Um.
Stop, man! Go for fun!
Help!
Show what you're made of!
You okay?
What do you think you're doing?
Saving your life?
And who asked you to do that? I had them right where I wanted. A little longer and they'd be done for.
Sorry then. I was just trying to help.
Well, thanks a lot. Now everyone's going to think I'm some kind of milksop. You know what? Piss off before I kick your ass at least.
Right. Okay. For sure. Who are you? You a bandit? Oh, it's Kubienka. Hey, man. Um. Alright. Yoink. Let me clear my shit. What did I just level up? Vitality? Oh, nice. Okay. There's probably an inn here, right? I should probably sleep for the night. Yeah, the bed's over there. This way? Yeah. Let's have another little drink. Maybe drink some moonshine. I gotta increase my drinking skill. Hey, buddy. Okay. Down here. Herb woman.
Easy.
Easy.
Nice and slow.
Go!
Whoa!
Sorry.
Greetings. What do you want?
Listen carefully, Grandma. I heard something interesting.
What will that be?
The fox is in the hen house.
Well, it's about time someone came. I was getting worried. Are you new? Why didn't Otter come? I hope nothing happened to him.
I'm not part of your group. I'm from Jan Žižka's retinue, and we'd like to join forces with your band of brigands against Sigismund.
Mother of God! I've heard about you. If Žižka wants to help the local folks, you should talk to Otter. Listen, here's what we're going to do. You need to find Otter, and I need to deliver supplies to them. So I'll give them to you, and you'll go and take them to the camp. It's in the woods west of here.
What made you want to help the fight against Sigismund?
I don't care about Sigismund. I care about our people here. The soldiers take what they please, and we're forced to live in squalor because of it. I want this to finally be over.
How many locals are involved in this revolt?
There's half a dozen lads at the camp, but everybody's doing what they can. There isn't a single family left untouched by this war. And even if common folk can't do much against the lords, we're not going to just lie down and die, are we?
Who is this Otter?
He's a young lad. He's brave, and he hates those plunderers with a passion. His mother refused to give Sigismund's men the food she had kept for her children. The soldiers beat her up and took everything anyway. The poor woman didn't recover. God rest her soul.
Hand me the supplies, and I'll take them to the camp.
It's just some healing potions and a bit of food. And if you come back and tell me if Otter's all right, I'll make some for you too.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. Thanks for the bread, yo. Jesus. Jump scare there. Uh-uh. Get out of the tree. Nice.
What in God's name happened here?
Oh, Jesus.
I don't want to die.
Hey, man.
Came to finish me off, you bastard.
Calm down. I'm on your side. Vlasta sent me. What happened here?
We were ambushed. You've got to help me, man. My leg. I took an arrow in the leg. I pulled it out, but it won't stop bleeding.
Yeah, that's kind of how things work.
There's a lot of blood. But the wound isn't so deep. We need to stop the bleeding first.
And how are you going to do that?
Give me your belt. We need to strangulate the leg closer to the heart. Then I'll clean the wound and take a proper look at it.
Thank you.
It'll take a while. Try not to move too much.
Thanks, Henry.
Can you stand up?
Aye, it's better now. You must have been sent here by my guardian angel.
Well, if your guardian angel's name is Vlasta, and she makes ointments in Miskovitz, then I.
Ah, good old Vlasta. She's been helping us a lot ever since we started. Wait, do you hear that?
Oh, God.
Wolves!
Oh, shit. They must have followed the smell of blood. Can you defend yourself?
It's not like I have a choice. Get him!
Eh?
Ah! Ah!
I'm not going to get eaten by a bunch of fucking wolves after surviving that ambush.
Yeah, dude.
You alright?
Aye. but I was starting to think we were done for. I have to do something to repay you. This is the second time you've saved my life. Our little rebellion is over. But I still have some groschen that we stole from Sigismund tucked away. I have them stashed in a jug hidden on a cliff near Miskovitz.
What are you gonna do now?
I have relatives living near Sedlitz. I'll hide out there.
I originally started looking for your group to offer an alliance. I'm from Jan Žižka's retinue. We want to put King Wenceslas back on the throne. You could join us.
Well, it's a shame you didn't get here sooner. As you can see, there's no one left.
Well, at least you can still join us.
With my leg like this. Look, yesterday I'd have said something else, but I can't anymore. I'm done fighting. You see all those dead fellas? It was me who roused them to become rebels. I don't want any more lives on my conscience.
Vlasta was worried about you. Maybe you could hide at her place.
No way. I'd just be inviting trouble to her doorstep. I have to get out of here while everyone thinks I'm dead too. Give her my thanks. For everything.
We'd better get out of here before something else happens.
Aye, you're right. Don't forget to collect the groschen. I hope you succeed in bringing peace back to these lands. God be with you.
Right. Where... that grosh? Ah. You guys fucking died, dude. He died as fuck.
Quick! God!
I'm gonna go get that. I'm gonna go get that coin first, and then I'll go back to the lady over there.
Quick! Go! Ka!
Oh, do I need to shoot it down? Yep. Works, I suppose. I don't know how much groschen was there, but...
Quick! Ka! Quick! Go! Quick!
Go for another, like, 15 minutes or so.
Ka!
Oh, well, in there.
Ka!
Also, for the first week of June, I did request some time off.
Oh.
Like the week off. Sunday.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
I will be doing stuff, so I don't know when I'll be streaming then, but the rest of the week I do have off, so I plan on streaming quite a bit throughout that time. That's pretty good. Be more streams and longer streams, hopefully.
I'm back from the camp.
What's the matter? Did something happen?
It's bad. When I got there, the camp was ransacked.
Good God! Is everyone all right? What about Otter? Is he safe?
Otter is the only survivor. I treated his wounds. He should be fine.
Thank God for that, at least.
He asked me to give you his thanks for all the help you've given them.
He's a good lad. But why didn't he come back with you?
He said he needed to hide. He'll be staying with relatives near Sedlets. He didn't want you to get into trouble.
Hopefully, he can come back when this war is over. It's ravaged so many families already. I'm glad you helped him, lad. Take this as a reward. One sip, and you'll get all your strength back, I promise. But don't drink too much at once.
Thank you. Why do you live so far away from the village?
I lived here with my husband. May he rest in peace. Peter worked in the forest. We moved around a lot. And when he died, I stayed here. Folks from Miskovitz know me and come to see me. I've got everything I need here.
You said your husband worked in the forest?
Aye. I suppose it doesn't matter now if I tell you. Peter was a poacher. And that's what cost him his life in the end. He was caught and hanged on Dead Man's Hill outside Kuttenberg.
What do the locals need your help with?
Surely you've heard already, eh? I help in any way I can.
Wouldn't you rather live in the village?
I'd rather be alone, where I lived with Peter, than somewhere else. But just as alone.
What do you have for sale?
What you got? I'll take these recipes, I suppose. Thanks. All right. All right, we'll go talk to the captain here, and then we'll probably end it there.
Come here.
All right, I'll stop. I'll bite.
Hey there!
Hey, man.
I have some nice wares here.
God be with you. Though our God probably means little to you, eh?
Shalom, young man. You're right. I'm Jacob, son of David, but I think that will not affect our business together in the slightest.
No, of course not. Do you have anything interesting to sell?
If you are curious what old Jacob has to offer, I could rustle up a few things you cannot find elsewhere.
Fair enough. But what are you doing with your family on a road like this? Aren't you afraid of being robbed? If bandits find you, you'll be like a juicy bone to a starving hound, won't you?
Well, first of all, this is not my family. And second, I know the lay of the land. I can make a deal with anybody. Otherwise, my trading would soon sour. Aye, everyone wants to earn coin, but repaying it is a different story.
Are you saying you're a moneylender?
I would not put it that way. I just assist in my meager way wherever the need arises.
Well, your business is your own affair, and your own sin. Unless Jews differ in this matter. Is it a sin?
That depends on your point of view. If you act with kindness toward your fellow man, that can hardly be a sin. But you're right about one thing. Christian or Jew, the burden of our sins rests solely upon ourselves. But I do suspect our God has a greater understanding and compassion for the righteous cause.
Can I borrow some money?
No, I'm not in such dire need of anyone's money. But I'd be glad of something to buy.
As you wish, mein Freund.
Shave your schnapps, huh? I should buy that, actually. Stinking perfume. Its smell makes your toes curl. Nice.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
Oh, thanks, man. Alright. Here, horse. Here. I kind of wish you could, like, fast travel to more specific spots. Like, if I could just fast travel to the courtyard of this place, that'd be great.
Another thing about that thief you're looking for.
Yes?
I heard he left for Prague.
Oh, how long has he been gone?
A few days. You won't catch him now.
Damn it, you're right, we won't. But try explaining that to those irate villagers.
Well, that's your concern now.
Thank you kindly.
I found some of those stolen items. It's not everything, though.
No matter. It's still better than nothing.
How's it going, Captain? Do you have any work for me?
Sehr interessant. I thought you were helping Shishka.
What of it? So is there anything you need a hand with, Frenzel?
Zum Glück nicht. Nothing urgent. If you're looking for einen Fuschen, try your luck elsewhere.
Okay.
Bis bald.
Take a bath.
What'll it be?
I'd like...
My God.
Well, I really need...
Great.
I'll gladly...
Wonderful.
And then we'll save.
You'd better warn me next time. I'm not much of a swimmer.
Anyway, yeah. Thanks so much, guys, for coming in. Really appreciate it. Be off the next couple days, but as I said, first week of June should be streaming a lot more for that week. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming in. Really appreciate it. And I'll be back Wednesday night? Yeah, Wednesday night. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. Goodbye.